Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has announced a presidential mandate to return federal agencies, including the FDA, to the gold standard of scientific review. But what does this actually mean for the life sciences industry, particularly for drug advertisers, clinical researchers, and M&A attorneys? So let's break it down. For drug advertisers, this mandate signals a shift towards heightened scrutiny. I don't mean that in a legal term, I mean that overall. Claims that previously passed muster might now require more ironclad data, meaning marketing teams will need to collaborate more closely with regulatory and legal experts to ensure compliance. The days of flashy but unsubstantiated or minimally substantiated claims are over, and the penalties for missteps could be severe. However, we need to contextualize this in light of the new laws that have come out, the new lawsuits. Nevertheless, expect more enforcement from the FDA, but don't forget the FTC. Plus, lawyers will be looking. Now, clinical researchers will also feel the weight of this mandate. With the FDA doubling down on data integrity and study design, researchers will need to prioritize transparency, documentation, and adherence to protocol. While this may slow down some approvals, it will enhance credibility, and let's be honest, that's a good thing. A key asset for sponsors looking to gain public trust and regulatory approval. Then we have M&A attorneys. The gold standard mandates the introduction of new complexities into due diligence processes. I've been involved in these processes, and it can be complex and difficult to understand. Nevertheless, buyers and sellers in the life sciences space will need to account for stricter regulatory expectations. This could delay timelines, impact timelines otherwise, impact valuation metrics, and even the structure of transactions. And don't forget the recent DOJ, OIG, and other mandates. Now, for those of us who actually embrace compliance, the opportunity to differentiate yourself as a trusted player is immense. Subscribe to the DarshanTalks podcast for insights like these and to stay ahead of the regulatory curve. I'm curious now, what do you think about the changes? Will this push for a gold standard strengthen or stifle innovation in the life sciences? I'd love to hear your thoughts. The path ahead is clear. Adapt to the new rules or risk falling behind. At the Kulkarni Law Firm, we guide pharmaceutical companies, medical device companies, and their stakeholders through these regulatory and compliance hurdles. If you're preparing for the shifts ahead, let's talk. Call, click, or email.